Welcome back everyone. This is a new series of videos where I will attempt to explain the Jungian model of the psyche. I will go through the major Jungian archetypes. In part 1, I did a brief introduction to Carl Jung and his relationship to Freud. If you haven't watched that video, you can find it in the descriptions. That said, let's start with part 2. If you are like most people, you probably have a decent idea about who you are, what you like and don't like, what you think as good and bad, moral and immoral. Unlike most people, you choose to be a good person, at least most of the time. But what if much of what you come to believe about yourself and your morality is not an accurate reflection of who you truly are? What I mean with this question is that most of us have a mask that we wear in a society. We try to show our best sides to others. We smile, say thank you, and act in a way to impress them. This is called the persona. In the Jungian model of the psyche, we have two main parts, the consciousness and the unconsciousness. I will talk about the unconsciousness in the next episodes. In this episode, we will focus on the consciousness and the ego, specifically on the persona. Ego is the center field of consciousness. It comprises thoughts, memories, and emotions. Ego is the I. Persona is how we represent ourselves to the world. It's how we act at school, at work, in a social event, or at a romantic date. It is the public side of our ego. We develop our persona when we are a child, when we wanted to impress our parents to earn their approval and love. But the persona can sometimes become a problem. Those who identify too strongly with their persona can lose the sense of who they truly are. This can be seen in many examples. For example, actors who take their character too seriously or play the same character for too long, and then they start to act and talk like the character in the real life. That said, persona in the end is not a bad thing. But we need to understand and acknowledge that it is not who we are, and accept it just as an image of our best side. Persona can be a useful tool in many different social situations. We can modify our persona and learn from it. And my personal advice is to have a persona that is honest and close to who we are. Thank you for watching.